Hello everyone, Pallytime here. In today's video we are going to be playing some Rhaegar, which is the newest hero to be added to Heroes of the Storm. Really quick before I get into this game, I want to say I absolutely hate what they are doing with the new hero progress stuff. I've been playing around with it some more, and the more I play, the less I like it. So essentially, I have to level up my hero so many times just to unlock all of his talents. Which, Rehgar being a brand new character, has been very frustrating to unlock all of his talents, because you have a very limited amount of skills that you can pick from to really play the character how you want. Now, that being said, I don't know whether or not I actually dislike Rhaegar, or I don't know if I just dislike the talents I've chosen up until this point, but I'm not too crazy about him. I don't think he's overpowered, which I've seen some people saying, oh my god, he's so overpowered. Not really. He excels at running away from things. His healing is kind of mediocre. His damage output is nearly all melee-based. And he's just kind of a weird character. I keep expecting him to play a little bit more like a specialist, but he is classified as a support. So let's go ahead and jump into a game. Hopefully I could do all right with him. I am running with increased max health artifacts, increased mana regeneration. What are these? Gems, relics, trinkets. So increased health, gems, mana regen, relics, and movement speed trinkets. I could also go for increased maximum mana trinkets. I think that'd be pretty good. But that's what we're running with right now. Let's go ahead and give him a go. I'm going to be in queue for like 3 hours because everyone is playing this guy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the Dragonshire map today. Just checking my mic levels really quick. They are good. Yes. Our team comp is Illidan, Vala, Stitches, Rhaegar, and Jim Raynor. The enemy team, Sergeant Hammer, Zeratul, Stitches, Illidan, Zagara. So, you know, pretty similar team comps, all in all. They have more specialists, and we have more assassins, so that could go really either way. My abilities are my Q, which is Chain Heal. It's a heal that bounces from target to target, I believe up to 3 targets. The first target I heal with Chain Heal will receive more of a benefit. We are going to pick up Empowering Charge, which buffs our Lightning Shield. So, you imbue an ally with a Lightning Shield. It basically does damage around them, and because I just got the talent, it's going to also increase the next auto attack damage for, I believe, 3 auto attacks. The enemy Sergeant Hammer has already died. There's an engagement going on up in the top lane. I'm going to try to get up there as fast as possible. The enemy Illidan is jumping under the tower, but using his evasiveness to avoid tower damage. We have put down my next ability, which is my slow totem, my earthbound totem. I definitely just called it a totem. Yeah, I actually play a shaman in WoW too. That's a little embarrassing. Uh-oh. Chain Heal going out, might be able to keep her alive, but the damage from Sergeant Hammer, nope, not gonna be enough. Not gonna be enough. Alright, so my E is Earthbound Totem, as you may have already heard me say. You put down the totem on the ground and it slows people next to it. Now, on top of that, it also counts as a unit. So let's say I'm in a position where I'm being harassed like this. There's actually 3 people in my lane. One of them is a stealth unit. If we're in a position like this, I can go ahead and drop the totem and then put my lightning shield on top of it, and it can kind of clear out minions like that. Pretty cool mechanic. I actually really like it. My passive is... Whoa, they're already all over this statue. So we're just going to do this again. Hopefully you don't kill it. Now the enemy team can focus down my totem if they wanted to. I can't do anything about this. My passive, we're almost 2 minutes into this game and I haven't even explained all my abilities yet. My passive allows me to do increased damage after I come out of Ghost Wolf form. Stitch is now on the scene, is going to help me take down this Sergeant Hammer. The Lightning Shield going down on me is going to increase my auto attack damage. And then Sergeant Hammer, very stubborn, doesn't want to move out of that position, is going to be taken down. The enemy Zeratul now engaging and then blinking out as we lose control of the bottom turret. Earthbind Totem is on a 1 second... Oh, I'm out of position now. We need to figure out how to get out of this, and it's not going to be easy. We are going to drop the totem. Chain Heal's going off. I'm being body blocked too much, and that is going to be a death. So, I think I covered everything. Ghost Wolf increases my auto attacks. Normally, if this is your first video on my channel, hello. This is the worst intro I've ever done. There's a lot to think about when you're playing this character. Mainly because you're going to be missing out on a ton of his damage if you're not constantly going in and out of Ghost Wolf. Okay, what do I want my next upgrade to be? We are going to pick up... oh, hi, Illidan. We're going to pick up Focused Attack. I'm going to try to build damagey, but also really emphasize healing. So there was a healing upgrade there, but it wasn't like a huge one, you know what I mean? Go ahead and take control of this top tower with the help of Illidan. We should be just fine. There we go. So basically, in the middle of these fights, I have to not only be healing everyone around me, dropping totems, buffing people with lightning shields, but also remembering to enter my mount form, which is my Ghost Wolf, so I can deal bonus damage to enemy targets. It's a lot to think about. It's seriously a lot to think about. You have to definitely be comfortable with your buttons. We are going to be picking up battle momentum at this level, which is going to allow us to reset our cooldowns every time we auto-attack something. Lower our cooldowns every time we auto-attack something. So I'm just going to continue to buff myself with this lightning shield. Stitches is actually out fighting me a little bit because of the help of his passive. But now the team is here on the scene. We're going to buff the friendly Stitches, drop our Earthbind Totem, which is going to slow down BKM on your screen. And then this is going to be a kill with the grab for the friendly Stitches. It just might be, but he gets away just by the skin of his teeth. And as I go in once again for that Dragon Knight, the enemy team does recapture the bottom shrine. Pretty competitive game over these objectives so far. All right, we'll just go ahead and drop down our totem, give it a little bit of a buff, and go back for a drink out of our little sippy cup. The enemy team does capture the top tower with the help of Sergeant Hammer. Their Sergeant Hammer doesn't appear... Oh, hello, who's right here? Careful, careful, careful. Enemy Zeratul was in that bush. I was able to bring him out of stealth with my lightning shield, but it's not like it does a ton of damage. That's pretty much my impression of this guy so far. He's interesting and everything. Earthbind Totem going down will slow down the enemy Sergeant Hammer just enough for Illidan and the Demon Hunter to pick up a kill. Now we are in full pursuit to capture this top tower. We do that just fine. The enemy Rhaegar, on the other hand, is doing the same thing down in the bottom lane. All right. Go ahead, heal you up. What's the time on my sippy cup? 56 seconds. I feel like they increased that timer a little bit. Stitch is back in the middle lane, is pushing back the friendly Gem Rainer all the way to the tower. The enemy Zeratul is here as well, but the Earthbind Totem is going to go down on the enemy Stitches, which once again is going to lower his movement speed. The enemy Rhaegar now on the scene as well. If she is not careful, Gem Rainer will take her down. Instead, Stitch is grabbing Gem Rainer into the tower, forcing him to retreat. And I'm completely out of mana. Now you can see why I got mana regen artifacts. So, our heroic ability has just come up. We just hit level 10. We can either get Bloodlust, which gives all allied players a movement speed and attack speed buff. Or not all allied players, it's allied players within a radius. And then Ancestral Healing, which is a gigantic heal on a single target. It's the biggest heal in the game. I'm going to go with Bloodlust because if you look at my team, we have an assassin, and an assassin. So 3 assassins on my team are going to drastically benefit from the effects of Bloodlust. Heading up to the top lane, as it looks like Val is in a little bit of trouble. She is going to be taken down by Sergeant Hammer and Zeratul. Now, is there anything I can actually do about this? Maybe a little bit. The Earthbind Totem is going to go down. Once again, this is going to be slowing down Sergeant Hammer. Dodging the Singularity Spike of Zeratul there. Not that big of a deal. Go ahead and heal ourselves up with Chain Heal a little bit. Now, Chain Heal will bounce to these friendly minions as well, so we can actually kind of do a little bit of an effective push. Getting in mount form after we drop all of our stuff to deal that bonus damage on our first auto attack, and we do reclaim the top shrine for the friendly team. Will they be able to do anything with the Dragon Knight? I don't know. The enemy Sergeant Hammer now moving into position to try to secure this, but the friendly Demon Hunter is attacking her from over the wall. Chain Heal's going down on the Demon Hunter as she pushes back Illidan with her ultimate. Great play. Really good play there. All right. So, things I need to work on as I'm playing Rhaegar, from what I could tell, is just remembering to get in the Spirit Wolf form as fast as possible. I'm missing out on guaranteed critical hits by not doing that. It's a pretty crucial part to playing him. And All in all, I feel like he would really benefit if one of his abilities were a ranged attack, like one of his spells. I feel like all of his stuff being melee focused really is a pretty drastic drawback to him. My opinion, anyway. Now, he was just implemented to the game. He hasn't had time to receive any buffs or reworks or anything. This is his raw state. We are going to be picking up... We're going to be bloodlusting to buff our allies here. The chain heal going down on the Demon Hunter as she drops back over the wall. And that's going to be a double kill on the enemy team up in the top lane. We are going to be picking up the upgrade to chain heal, Healing Surge. It allows us to heal our initial target for more health. And I'm more of a supporty role in this. You can build him a little bit more damagey. He never does a ton of damage no matter how you build him. But I'm definitely trying to keep everyone alive on my team, seeing as I'm the only healer on my team. So coming in, we are going to start to take down these tier 1 towers in the top lane with the help of the Demon Hunter. We should be able to get through this just fine. Even with these minions here, it shouldn't be a problem. I am going to drop the totem in the enemy minion line. This is going to AoE them all down. Now Rhaegar rising on the scene. We may have to leave. Yes, we do. It looks like we don't really give a shit about the shrine, which is okay with me. The ultimate from... Oh, that was actually just Caltrops. Now the ultimate from the Demon Hunter is going to come out, and she's going to get a very easy double kill on the enemy Illidan and Rhaegar. Caltrops, that's interesting. You don't see very many Demon Hunters picking up Caltrops. What that is when the Demon Hunter uses her vault, she's going to basically leave these mines on the ground. And if people on the enemy team step in those, they are going to take a little bit of additional damage. You don't see very many Demon Hunters picking that talent. That's pretty cool. We are currently 8-1. You know, our stats are okay. Nothing too amazing. Uh-oh, the Friendly Stitches is going to finally pick up the first Dragon Knight of the game. Chain heal coming down on Jim Raynor as he was being focused down by the enemy Stitches. One Dragon Breath is going to completely annihilate all of the structures in the middle lane, and we are now pushing into the tier 1 fort very aggressively. The charge going down on the enemy Rhaegar is going to push her back very far. Now we have Illidan engaging. Bloodlust is going to go down, buffing all of our allies in this area. The enemy Stitches caught in a very bad spot. Is he going to be taken down? Yes, he is, by the charge of the Dragon Knight. Now I am forced to get out of this fight. We see Zeratul in hot pursuit. Is it going to be enough to catch me? I think I am faster than Zeratul, and we are going to get out of here just fine. Illidan now on the scene. May have seen Zeratul there. I'm not too sure. Zeratul now coming in on Jim Raynor and the Demon Hunter. If he engages, he could pick up the kill on the Demon Hunter, and he does. Chain heal going down on Jim Raynor, but it's a little too late to secure the kill on Zeratul. Now, we do still have good push potential here. We are picking up the siege golems in the bottom lane, so we can even push this tier... Is this tier 1 or tier 2? The tier 1 fort in the bottom lane. Great map control right now. Very, very good map control right now. We are going to pick up Lightning Bound. What this does is if we cast our lightning shield on a friendly unit, so for instance Illidan here, we also receive a copy of the lightning shield. This essentially doubles the effectiveness of the ability, especially in team fights. So every chance I get, I'm going to be giving that shield to one of our melee heroes on our team. Illidan and I very, very low on health as the enemy Zeratul engages with his ultimate. This is more than likely going to be a kill on me. Zeratul's ultimate allows him to stick to targets very, very well. He basically teleports every time he auto-attacks. So pretty hard to run away from that. I had 20 seconds on Bloodlust, so I wasn't able to cast it in that engagement. The friendly Demon Hunter is chasing down Zeratul, but he does do a very good job of blinking over the wall, likely retreating back to this area now. And after that fight, we do lose 2 players to the enemy team's 1, and we are going to be forced back. The level differential right now, the enemy team sitting at level 15, just now hitting 16, and we are almost level 18, so we are a bit ahead on XP, although we appear to be pretty drastically ahead on kills. Alright, the friendly team opting to pick up the Knight Mercenary camp, which is going to push into the top lane. Sergeant Hammer wasn't even at that last team fight. She's just been hanging out up here. The shrines are once again active, so if we gain control of these, we will gain control, or we will have the opportunity, I guess I should say, to become the Dragon Knight again. It does look like there's a little bit of a team fight erupting at the enemy Knight Mercenary camp. As Illidan does engage deep with the friendly Demon Hunter, they are going to pick up the kill on Rhaegar. Now, very, very low on health. Will it be it? Oh, no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I wasn't here in time, but we do pick up the kill on Illidan, who did ult Vala. in that team fight. He chose to pick up the Hungering ult. Oh, Zeratul here. The lightning shield might reveal him. There we go. Hi, Zeratul. I see you. I see you. How's Illidan doing? Oh, Illidan, run! The totem is going to go down, which is going to slow down Sergeant Hammer. Is it going to be enough for Illidan to get away? Just barely. If Zeratul engaged a little bit harder there, that definitely would have been a dead Illidan. Okay, I would like to go in deep. I would like to go in deep here. Let's do it, my friend. Let's do it, my friend. Let's do it! Okay, I didn't realize there were so many mercenaries here. The Earthbind totem is going to go down again, and that is a dead Sergeant Hammer. That is a dead Sergeant Hammer. Okay, we need to deal with this as fast as possible. Nothing worth using a bloodlust on or anything, but we do need to deal with this. All right, cool. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm gonna take a drink out of the sippy cup, and I suppose the best thing to do right now would actually be to go back up top and try to take over this shrine. Illidan is engaging on Stitches here. We are going to come in, give our lightning shield to Illidan, as well as to ourselves with the use of that talent, and that's going to be a dead Stitches. They're going to go for the top shrine. I'm going to head straight to the Dragon Knight. I'll zone for our friendly Jim Raynor here, as he is already in position. I'm just going to zone for him. One thing you could do with this talent as well is put down your Earth Totem and then give it Lightning Shield, because you'll still get a Lightning Shield. That still counts as a unit. That's actually one way that Rhaegar can jungle very effectively. Where you going? We going bottom? Okay. All right, we can go bottom. I'm coming, buddy. I got you. Oh. As the Dragon Knight was going to charge in on Illidan, Stitch is actually using his Devour ultimate, his Gorge ultimate, I believe it's called, to put Illidan in his belly. We are going to pick up the Global Bloodlust, which is going to buff everyone on our team at one time. Here we go. Bloodlust going down as Illidan jumps over the wall across the map with his ultimate. He was picked up in the maw, however, of Zagara. Is he going to be able to make it out? He's diving so fucking deep. He is going to pick up the kill on Sergeant Hammer, but is going to die in the process. Stitch is getting pulled back by the enemy Stitches. Not too big of a deal. I will give him a buff, or I will drop the Earth Totem to help him get out of there as soon as I can. And he does actually pick up the kill on Zagara there. That was pretty cool. Okay, now we are in a 4v1 situation. Unfortunately, I'm completely out of mana, and I don't really have too much I can offer when I'm out of mana. Too much I can offer at all. Uh-oh, Zeratul now engaging on me. Yeah, I'm dead. He didn't even have to use his ultimate. He just caught me out of position. Very good job of him noticing that I was out of position there. And he is going to blink away as the friendly team tries to engage him under the tower. Never a good idea to chase a Zeratul. And our Stitches is going to be hit with the Singularity Spike while he's already slowed by the towers. But Jim Raynor now turning around to assist. And they are going to force Zeratul back. If Zeratul re-engages now, he can certainly be taken down by just Stitches alone. Illidan, on the other hand, might be able to sway the tide of battle in their favor, but he's opting to deal with these minions instead. So I'm not having a terrible game with Rhaegar or anything. I just don't know if I care for him. When he was initially announced, I was so excited to get a shaman, because if you guys don't know this about me, I would imagine most of you don't. I raided, I guess I should say. I played for a long time in World of Warcraft as an elemental shaman. And the character I'm most excited about getting in this game is... Oh, that's interesting. The character I'm most excited about getting in this game is Thrall, because it's speculated he's going to play like an elemental shaman. Lots of lightning, a little bit of healing thrown in as well. But when Rhaegar was announced, I was like, oh, shaman is going to be awesome. He has totems, he has lightning shields. Friendly team engaging on Zagara here, going to be a complete shutout. But I just don't know. I feel like he doesn't do enough damage. I keep expecting him to play like a specialist, but he plays like a support. But I don't feel he does enough as a support. I mean, his chain heal is okay. The bloodlust is really good. The bloodlust is really good. I don't know. But this is the first game I've played with all of my talents, so who knows? He could be amazing. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and bloodlust, and we'll just win this game. It went pretty well, I guess. Pretty one-sided, unfortunately, but it went pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and my first look at Rhaegar. When I say first look, I say that loosely because, again, I had to play about 10 games to unlock all of his talents. So frustrating. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I'll be back with some more episodes of the Daily Quest, and I will see you all next time.